Hello students, myself Gomi Sharma. So again I am here to discuss the new concept of physics. So students, today we are taking the ray optics. As you all know that our AES also providing some e-content to you so that you can study at your home. And in 12th class physics, the two modules of ray optics have been uploaded on AES portal. So, to discuss that module, I will take first of all first module. So, I hope that you all have gone through that modules. So, first module of ray optics, we will discuss some important concepts and some important derivations in that module in this today's lecture. So, our first module of ray optics starts with the topic reflection of light. So, you know that what is reflection of light. So, students, you know that when the ray of light incident on at any surface, then bouncing back of the light after striking from that surface is called as reflection of light. And many things related to the reflection and basic concepts you have already studied in your 10th class. So here in this video lecture, I will concentrate those concepts which we have not studied in your 10th class. So mainly we will focus on 2-3 main points. Before that, I hope that you are aware that in reflection phenomena, angle I and angle R equals to each other, angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Then, for any mirror, there are, if we talk about spherical mirror, then there are two types of spherical mirror. One is concave mirror and other one is convex mirror. So this is your concave mirror in which the reflection of light takes place at the inner part or bulging in part. Now, in this we define 3 points. One is the pole, that is the center of the mirror. Then center of curvature. The center of curvature is the center of that hypothetical circle or sphere, not circle, sorry, of which mirror is the part. And the distance between pole and center of curvature is called as radius of curvature. And the second point we define as focus. That means any incident ray, principal, which is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection through the mirror, it passes through a point. That point is called as the principal focus of the mirror. Okay, students? So I hope that you know these things. Now I am going to tell you a small derivation which relates the focal length and radius of curvature. So how can we define focal length and radius of curvature? So how can we give the relation between these two? So relation between, we can take relation between focal length and radius of curvature. Radius of curvature. Now, I already told you that any ray joining to the any point on the mirror and center of curvature is the normal ray. So it will be called as the normal ray. So the angle between incident ray and normal we call it angle I. ये आपका angle I हो जाएगा. अब ये आपकी रिफ्लेक्टेड रे हो गई, ये लाइट आपकी रिफ्लेक्ट हो गई, तो ये आपका एंगल R हो जाएगा. But we know that in reflection phenomena, angle I and angle R equals to each other. तो इसको भी हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, एंगल I लिख सकते सकते हैं क्योंकि दोनों एंगल इक्वल होते हैं। अब आप देख सकते हैं ये z बन गया तो अल्टरनेटिंग एंगल से ये एंगल i हो गया और ये i और ये i तो ये आपका क्या हो गया 2i हो गया। सम ऑफ इंटीरियर इक्वल्स टू द एक्सटीरियर। सपोज दिस इज लैग पॉइंट M. If aperture of the mirror is very small, we take a assumptions here. If the aperture of the mirror is very small, then this line MP can be considered as a straight line. Or if we draw a line here, then this difference is very small or this distance is very small. So one assumption you have to take while deriving this equation. MP line is considered as a straight line if aperture of the mirror is very small. So now we can take triangle MPF. So if we take a triangle MPF, then in this triangle we can say that tan 2i equals to PM upon PF. And one more assumption we take that incident ray is very nearer to the or very close to the principal axis. This line is principal axis, you know that. So it is very close to the principal axis. So here if angle I is very small, then 2i is also very small. Why we take angle small? Because we have taken assumption that this ray is very close to the principal axis. So students, we can write 2i equals to PM upon PF. Okay. Now again we take another triangle MPC. In this triangle we can say that tan I equals to PM upon PC. Or in the same way, if we take angle I is very small, so we can write tan I equals to PM upon PC. So here we have got two equations, 2i equals to PM upon PF and angle I equals to PM upon PC. So we put the value of I from that is the second equation in equation number 1. So if we put the value of I from equation number 2 to equation number 1, so we can get 2 value of I from equation number 2 PM upon PC equals to PM upon PF. PM to PM cancel, माइनस नहीं आएगा. Now 2 upon minus r, you can see that PC equals to minus r. माइनस क्यों आया? न्यू साइन कन्वेंशन. इंसिडेंट रे के अपोजिट में जो डिस्टेंस मेजर करते हैं दैट इज टेकन नेगेटिव. तो हम जा रहे हैं टू सी दैट इज नेगेटिव radius of curvature because opposite to the incident ray. Similarly PF is minus f because again it is measured opposite to the incident ray. So minus 1 upon f and it implies that f equals to r by 2, reciprocal both sides. So this is very important equation of mirror concept, f equals to r by 2. So I hope that you can understand it and you can practice it in your note. Okay students, now the second derivation in this lecture I want to cover that mirror equation. So we want to discuss mirror equation, but before that mirror equation some important concepts we will discuss here. The laws of reflection. The laws of reflection of light. So that you also studied in your 10th class. Suppose any mirror is there, concave mirror. तो फर्स्ट लॉ आपको पता होना चाहिए. जस्ट हम रिवाइज कर लेते हैं. अब हम ये भी प्रूफ कर चुके हैं कि focal length is r by 2. So we can say that this point will be a focal length and this will be the radius of curvature. So any incident ray which is parallel to the principal axis pass through the focus of the mirror. This is the first law. Second law, it is actually revision. This law because already you have studied in your 10th class also. If any incident ray passes along center of curvature, then it retraces its same path. ये अपने पाथ को क्या करती है? रिट्रेस करती है. एंड द थर्ड लॉ, क्योंकि सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर इज ये लाइन है नॉर्मल की तरह बिहेव करेगी और हम जानते हैं कि यदि रिफ्लेक्शन ऑफ लाइट में कोई लाइन नॉर्मल के अलोंग आती है तो वो उसी पाथ में क्या हो जाती है? रिट्रेस हो जाती है. अब थर्ड लॉ भी हम दे सकते हैं कि व्हेन इंसिडेंट रे passes through focus, then it becomes the parallel to the principal axis. This can be considered as a converse of the first law. So this is the basically laws of reflection through the spherical mirror. Then before starting mirror equation, quickly we can revise the new sign convention rules. Actually students, these new sign convention rules are also very important. Very important these rules are, because without these rules we cannot understand this chapter. For any mirror, we can consider that if distance is measured in the direction of incident ray, then it is taken as positive. Suppose ये आपकी इंसिडेंट रे है, तो सपोज मान लीजिए कोई भी रे इंसिडेंट, कोई भी डिस्टेंस और इंसिडेंट रे की डायरेक्शन में मेजर करते हैं तो दैट इज पॉजिटिव, और कोई भी डिस्टेंस और इंसिडेंट रे के अपोजिट में मेजर करते हैं दैट इज टेकन एज नेगेटिव. तो इंसिडेंट रे की डायरेक्शन में डिस्टेंस पॉजिटिव और इंसिडेंट रे के अपोजिट में नेगेटिव. सिमिलरली ऑब्जेक्ट या इमेज अबोव द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस है तो उसकी डिस्टेंस क्या होगी? पॉजिटिव होगी. और ऑब्जेक्ट और इमेज यदि बिलो द प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस है तो उसकी हाइट क्या होगी? नेगेटिव होगी. तो दीज आर कॉल्ड एज द न्यू साइन कन्वेंशन रूल्स. तो इससे अपन कुछ जनरल कंक्लूजन्स फटाफट देख सकते हैं. ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस u इज ऑलवेज नेगेटिव, हमेशा याद रखना. ऑब्जेक्ट डिस्टेंस इज ऑलवेज नेगेटिव. रियल इमेज के लिए जो v होगा वो क्या होगा? नेगेटिव होगा. और वर्चुअल इमेज के लिए जो v मतलब इमेज डिस्टेंस. फोकल लेंथ f, that is the distance between pole and focus. For concave mirror, if we have concave mirror, तो concave mirror के लिए ये क्या होगा? आपका नेगेटिव होगा. और यदि कॉन्वेक्स मिरर है तो इसका फोकल लेंथ क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव होगा. कॉन्वेक्स मिरर का फोकल लेंथ पॉजिटिव होगा और कॉन्केव मिरर का फोकल लेंथ क्या होगा? कॉन्केव मिरर का नेगेटिव होगा. तो दीज आर सम जनरल कांसेप्ट्स दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. One another type of spherical mirror, that convex mirror I told you, apart from concave mirror. Convex mirror की प्रॉपर्टी होती है कि हमेशा क्या बनाता है? वर्चुअल इमेज बनाता है. इसलिए कॉन्वेक्स मिरर को अपन साइड व्यू मिरर भी बोलते हैं. तो कॉन्वेक्स मिरर का जो फोकस होता है वो वर्चुअल होता है, क्योंकि कॉन्वेक्स मिरर रेस को डाइवर्स कर देता है. जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं कि ये हमारा कोण हो गया, ये प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस के पैरेलल रे जाएगी. अब ये डाइवर्ज हो जाएगी, लेकिन इसको वर्चुअली अपन इल्यूमिनेट करेंगे, ये रेज भी आपकी डाइवर्ज हो जाएगी इस तरह से. तो ये पॉइंट से आपकी अपीयर होगी. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज द वर्चुअल फोकस ऑफ ए कॉन्वेक्स मिरर. तो कॉन्वेक्स मिरर के लिए क्या बन जाएगा? वर्चुअल फोकस बन जाएगा. यानी कॉन्वेक्स मिरर में जो रेज है वो डाइवर्ज हो जाती है. रेज कभी भी एक्चुअल एक्चुअल में मीट नहीं करेगी इमेज को बनाने के लिए। तो दो रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज appears, the two reflected rays will be appears to be meet at a point, so we will always obtain a virtual image for any convex mirror. And concave mirror also forms a virtual image only when the object is placed between pole and focus. concave mirror जब एक कंडीशन में virtual image बनाता है जब ऑब्जेक्ट आपका पोल और फोकस के बीच में होता है, तब आपका ये जो इसका रे डायग्राम समझ सकते हैं, पेंसिल एक्सिस के पैरेलल फोकस से पास हो जाएगी, एक सेंटर ऑफ कर्वेचर का लॉन्ग तो उसी पाथ पे रिट्रेस हो जाएगी। नाउ यू कैन सी दीज रेज आर नॉट गोइंग टू मीट ईच अदर, बट इफ यू वर्चुअली retrace, then these rays appears to meet at any point. So this will be the, suppose this is object AB, so this is the virtual image A dash B dash we can obtain. So these are some general things related to the spherical mirror. In next lecture we will derive the mirror equation. Thank you.